Hello, hello. Welcome to the final 8 Clairsenses live stream. The final live stream in this live stream event. Let's get some light going in here, shall we? It's kind of dark. Is that better? Yeah. Hello. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Tanya. Hi, Soraya. Hi, Tara. Hi to all the people. I just got my hair done. I went late, so I'm late. Let's face it, I'm always late. Nothing new there. I know, it's so good, right? We put more light. That's what I was saying, Soraya, those glasses will match my new hair. And look, I have like all this blonde caramel hair. Yep, there we go. So good. Soraya's stepfather does my hair and he's amazing. Hi, Tara. Thank you on the brows. We were laughing because my friend Karen was asking her daughter, she was like, what do they say? What do the kids say now for like on fleek, when something's on fleek? How that was a thing for a minute. So the kids now apparently say it's snatched. So you would say my brows are snatched. So that's the new thing for everybody that needs to know, right? I know, he used the smoothing deep conditioner, obviously. So yeah, it just made it like, it looks really good. You know, it always gets better. It's always better when somebody else blows it out and does it for you. So they are so snatchy. I know, snatched, so funny. So we just joke about it all the time now. Snatched. Yeah. So right in time for Pride weekend, right? I look snatched. I'm gonna look snatched at Pride this weekend. Yeah, smoothing, deep conditioning. Deep conditioner. It's good. It's good shiz. I know. I'm like, Tara, I think I just have to order like the big thing because I want all the things. I want the kid stuff for Jack too. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to order. I'm gonna have to do the damn thing and order the $650 thing, which is crazy. I'm spending that much on hair care, but it's all right. It'll last me forever, right? Okay, we'll just wait a few more minutes for everyone else to hop on. So Georgia, Soraya, was actually telling me that I should use the intensive repair. Yeah, intensive repair. Yeah, Soraya, we're doing it. We're doing it like tomorrow. So yeah. So what Georgia was telling me, the intensive repair is what she uses on her hair, and her hair is ridiculous. Like, it's so gorgeous. So I definitely am going to need to try that out too. And then we'll come to a live stream about it and have all the people that aren't using it sign up because it is the shizzle. I don't know why I waited so long to sign up, or not to sign up, to start using it. Like, honestly, it's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh my gosh, I wish I could do pool day tomorrow. I have like 1,000 clients. Thursday's my client day. But I could do clients by the pool, I guess. I could do clients by the pool tomorrow for sure. Friday's my day off though. So I have all Friday. Well, I actually have a couple things going on Friday, but I need to know what the plan is, Soraya, for the weekend so that I can get my schedule aligned to it. We have a baseball playoff game on Saturday morning, I believe. So Yes, I can definitely do the clients by the pool. It has happened before. Hi, Elsa. Okay. I don't like to do the IRS once a week, Tara. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Okay, let's get this party started, shall we? Because I actually have an appointment with Ilsa after this, which I'm going to be late to because I was late to my hair appointment, and I'm like being late to all the things today, as usual. I think I did all of these live streams on time except 2, though, which is really good for me. That means I did 6 of 8 on time. 2, 1 I was only like 3 minutes late for, and this one I was 30 minutes late for, which was a long time. But it happens. It happens. Okay, so we are in the, well, that's like a Colgate commercial right there. We are pool party Saturday, Friday night, Pride, definitely Sunday Pride. Okay, yes to all of that. We have a baseball playoff game on Saturday morning, I believe, and I think I have a client on Saturday. Maybe clients? I don't know. But I can definitely, like, we can make things happen. Friday night, I have a class, then I can go after the class. So we'll chat about that offline. It's going to be a weekend of fun times to be had. Okay, so we have made it through, how many have we talked about? 9 Clairsenses. And today we are going to just touch barely on 3 others and talk a little bit about what it means to be an intuitive medium. And then we're going to leave you hanging because we're going to be talking about all of this goodness and all of this amazingness in the 12-week Spiritual Gifts Intensive that starts on June 6th. I'm getting so excited about it. And literally, like, it's awesome because all the exercises and all the things are starting to get downloaded to me now. So I'm just like waking up and like writing, like all the things. And it's going to be really fun and amazing to go through the development of this with you guys, the development of your gifts, learning how to control them. It's going to be so good. So, and we're going to do more education in the intensive on all of the different gifts. So, you know, I did an overview here. We're going to do more detail on each one, more detail on more exercises to help you determine if you have them and if you want to develop them. And yeah, so we're going to just talk briefly about, we're going to talk briefly about claireloquence, clairessence, synesthesia, and what it means to be an intuitive medium today. And then if you want to join us and you want to know all the things about all the things, if you want to know all the things about all the magic, how to call in the magic into your life, how to fully step into and embrace your spiritual gifts, the intensive is for you. Somebody today was messaging me and said that they didn't think that there were payment plan options for my things. And so I want to just address that. I love a payment plan. Everybody knows I love a payment. Well, not everybody. Apparently not everybody knows. Tara knows I love a payment plan. My husband knows I love a payment plan because I'm always talking about how I love a payment plan. But literally for any of my courses, Tara had this amazing idea, or maybe it was me, or maybe it was the 2 of us together because we have amazing ideas when we put our heads together. But we decided that we would let people create their own investment plans. We call it an investment plan because literally you are investing in yourself. So Tara and I, like, we're super open. Like, what works for you financially? What can you do? Chances are, if you make us an offer, we will accept it. And some of you on this live stream have taken advantage of that. But if you know, obviously we need it to work with us and we want it to work for you. So like, we're not going to take like $20 a month or something, but if you have a payment plan you would like to create, reach out to us. But we do payment plans on everything anyway. Everything has payment plans. So the intensive does have an existing payment plan, or you can create your own. And if you want to create your own, reach out to me or reach out to Tara. Okay, so that's that. Let's do a time check. So we're not too late for Ilsa. we're doing good. We have time. We have time. Shenanigans didn't go on for too long. How good are my lights, you guys? They're so good. It was like so good when I ordered these lights because it used to just be dark and sad in this room, and now it's awesome. Okay, so claireloquence, and this one is one that is a little bit confusing, but it is intuitive communication. So this is not telepathy. This is not the same thing as telepathy. This is actually certain words. It's communicating certain words and energy of words as healing vibrations, using phonetics to create a desired result. So it's actually communicating resonance, vibration, energy, and also certain words to communicate a certain thing. So it can appear like telepathy, but it's not actually it's not actually telepathy. It's actually intuitive communication through the resonance, through the sound, right? So this is one that it's a new clair. It's a newer one that they've identified. I don't know a whole ton about it yet, so I'm actually excited to explore more with the women in the intensive and see who maybe has this. People who are very, very musically inclined have the ability to, kind of similar to clairaudience, like have the ability to play music by ear, who are highly sensitive to sound, who led a class on communication and persuasion superpower. Yeah, that's basically this. So the clairaudience characteristics, many of them are the same for claireloquence. But again, it's a newer clair, and there's not a ton of research out there on it, and there's not a ton of information out there on it. So we're going to find everything we can in the Spiritual Gifts Intensive, and we're going to throw it all at you, and we're going to find out who has it and who wants to develop it. So really interesting one. So now I want to talk about like the clair. It's literally called the clair of all clairs. And that's clairessence. And basically it's the spiritual embodiment of information and energies of a high healing frequency and state of being using multiple channels. So it's basically like, this is the clair, they call this the clair of ascension. And as we go through our spiritual expansion and our spiritual evolution, and as we learn to master all of our gifts, and as we learn to use multi-channels, many of you are already doing this. So many of you are using 3 or 4 of your gifts at once, and you have a hard time determining which one you're accessing or which one you're using. This happens for me a lot. It's really not even super clear for me right now what I'm using. Like I would have to really be, I would have to really like stop myself and try to dissect it, because all the information just comes in so much multi-channel right now. It's like, I just go with it, right? So, I'm beginning to be in this state of clairessence. So it's using multi-channels. It's accessing of all your gifts or certain of your gifts, and it's in a really fluid form, and you're using them generally for healing. And your vibration, the vibration of your energetic vibration is that of healing. And so it's interesting because it kind of ties into what I was talking about on my live stream earlier, where I was talking about, why you choose a coach, or wanting to be in people's energetic vibration. And this is the idea, right? Like, we want to ascend to a place where simply being in our vibration is healing, simply being in our energy is healing, being around us, hearing our thoughts, hearing our ideas, that resonance will be healing to people. So people who work in spiritually based businesses, like, that's our ultimate goal, is that we work on ourselves enough, and we work on our spiritual gifts, and we incorporate them enough in our life that you simply being around us allows you to receive transmission of healing and enlightenment and things like that, right? So I know for me, this is very true of me and my coach that I work with. We have a deep spiritual connection, and I definitely feel like I can feel when I'm connected to him. I can feel when I'm not connected to him. And I feel like I often get information just through transmission from him, not even necessarily having a conversation with him or being on the phone with him or watching a live stream of his. I just am able to get that information from him. And so that's, you know, I think my clients that are drawn to me that want to do all the things feel similarly about me. So that's where we're going. That's where we're heading. That's where what we all want to achieve is clairessence, right? Clairessence, the clair of all clairs. Synesthesia is one that's really interesting, and one that another one I don't know a ton about that I'm really looking forward to exploring in the intensive, because it's the receiving of information through a mix of senses that are counter to their channel. So not just getting all different, not using all of your gifts, but like literally getting information through a different channel. So this would be like receiving thoughts or sounds as feelings or taste. So it's like totally opposite, but you're getting the information through a different sense. So it's basically being multi-sensory. And I think a lot of people also have this one and they don't fully realize it. Again, especially if they have a bunch of gifts that they're using and they're not quite sure. And so it can sometimes get mixed up. So I'm interested to see kind of how these show up. So let's talk a little bit about, yes, Leah, exactly. That's exactly it. Synesthesia. So let's talk about what it means to be, yes, colors with music is one of the most common, in fact, of synesthesia. When you hearing music, seeing colors or seeing patterns of colors. And you know what's actually really super funny about that? If any of you watch Empire, the show Empire, the main guy on there has synesthesia. So let's talk about what it means to be an intuitive medium. So, you know, this is the phrase intuitive medium is kind of a catch-all. So lots of people call themselves intuitive mediums and they're using all different types of gifts. But basically it's like people that use all the things, they use all their gifts, they've incorporated all their gifts and they're using one or more of them to help other people. And they're either doing that through mediumship, so speaking to spirits or entities that have passed, or they're doing that as a channeling different entities, spirit guides, anyone on your spiritual team, people who have passed. But they're basically people who are using all of the gifts. And it's interesting because I really hesitate to call myself this. Like, you know, my channel is just really beginning to open much wider than it was before. Like, I feel very, very versed in many of my gifts, and I feel like a lot of them are second nature to me. But mediumship, definitely not speaking with people who have passed unless it's coming through an Akashic Records reading. And then my channel is just beginning to open. And so as a result, like I have felt like the mediumship and the channeling and the mediumship is kind of what makes intuitive mediums. Not so, that's actually not true. But for me, that's kind of just how I've felt. Though I do use my gifts in the way that I perceive many intuitive mediums use their gifts, I just am not quite in the space where I'm going to call myself that. Now, Aaliyah Dawn, is Aaliyah on here? No. Aaliyah Dawn, though, she's an intuitive medium. I would definitely call her an intuitive medium. She speaks with dead people. She channels all the people, all the beings, all the entities. She has like an amazing special going on right now. So if you guys want to have like one of the most mind-blowing sessions of your life, schedule with her. It's like $165 or something right now. So stupid because those sessions are worth like $500. But someone tag her in this video so that she can see it and then drop the link for you guys at some point because it's so good. Her sessions has been like one of my favorite things that I've done this year for sure. It was really amazing. So what questions do you guys have about any of the gifts that we've covered so far or any of the ones that I talked about today? What can I answer for you? I got these amazing cards. Can I show you guys while you're thinking about your questions? Maria, who's on here, and thank you, Maria, for saying my hair looks pretty. I just had it done. Maria told me about these cards, the Divine Feminine. Whoa, I just threw the book. But they just arrived today, so I was super excited about that. And they have like all these amazing feminine creatures. And it's, of course, I turn right to Sekhmet, which has been showing up for me like every second, Egyptian goddess. So we'll have to take a look at that because, of course, that's the page I opened to. Because you can't make this shit up. Should I pull a card for you guys? Karen, we talked about you earlier on this live stream. We talked about, I don't know what we talked about. You guys, Karen just joined my Akashic Records mentorship, and I'm so excited. And she's starting in June in like 2 days. So rad. All the rad. So good. Okay, I'm gonna pull one of these cards. Look how pretty the back of the deck is. Maria's in Akashic Records mentorship, Karen, so you will be in there with her. Okay. Would you guys laugh so hard if it was Sekhmet? Let's see. Woo. It's going all crazy in here. Maria, I don't think that I can do 6:30 because I realize I have no time to eat dinner, and I am concerned that I'm gonna then end up in the same place I was yesterday, which is in full crash out mode. And so I need to eat during that time. But if you tell me what your days off are next week, I will. Oh, I love it when I have a halo. If you tell me what days off you have next week, I will make it work, even if it's not one of my client days. We will get you scheduled. I'm also still not feeling super like I'm quite right to go back into records. I have a full client day tomorrow too, so it's going to depend on how I feel when I wake up. I've been having a little bit of disconnection issues, everybody, with my Akashic Records reading and gifts. Yes, I have, Kieran, I've been so good today. And in fact, right before this live stream, I just ran in and ate some chicken and avocado. And I'm gonna go eat some more as soon as I hop off this, probably while I'm having my session with Ilsa, because I didn't quite get enough. I've been eating consistently and I feel really good. My brain still feels a little bit foggy. So I think that's part of the problem with like the connection that I'm like, Akashic Records connection. So I'm gonna see how I feel in the morning. I might have to reschedule my tomorrow clients and just get everybody back in next week once I'm totally on top of supplements. But I've had no coffee, you guys, since Friday. I'm so proud of myself. No coffee when I'm on live streaming. Yeah, can you believe I've had no coffee? Holy moly. Okay, Maria, we can find you a time tomorrow. Just let me know when you're off and then we'll get you plugged in. The food, B12. Yeah, so I took B12 in the morning. I took it like 1 o'clock, and I'm probably gonna go take it again because I think that's actually what's making a huge difference. We're no longer twins because I'm not drinking coffee. Okay, this is not doing it, so we're just gonna split it in the middle and see what we get. Freya, oh my gosh, Aaliyah's gonna die. Aaliyah, look who we just pulled. Somebody tag Aaliyah Dawn in this live stream right this second, because this card is for her. The goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Oh my God, how good is this? I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So this is perfect for this because I think everybody on this live stream should do the Spiritual Gifts Intensive if you're not already signed up, but you should not do it if it's not a holy hell yes. That's so good. Now Aaliyah's gonna get like 27 tags and she's gonna be like, what? Why are you yelling at me? Freya. Freya's an awesome goddess. Look at this card. These cards are really beautiful and they're really affordable. I think I got mine on Amazon for like $16 or something. Okay, Freya. Oh, are they not alphabetical? That's annoying. What the hell? Why aren't they alphabetical? That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Do they have numbers? Oh man, maybe I don't love them as much as I thought I did. Who makes a deck that is not alphabetical and that doesn't have numbers on it so you can't find the card? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Someone needs to have a conversation with this lady. I promise you when my amazing deck that's coming out comes out that it is not, it's going to be alphabetical so you don't have to look through the entire freaking book to find the card. That is not what's up. But the messages are really good and the cards are really beautiful, so I still think that you should get the deck, but be prepared to be annoyed by it. Come on, and then it's gonna be like the last one. There's an index? Where? I didn't see the index. There's no index. Oh, there is an index. Freya, 198. Yeah, so I was almost there. It's like the last card. If it's the last card, that's so funny. Okay. Freya embodies the fierce and finely honed spiritual skill of discerning in the most life-giving choice in each moment. In Norse mythology, Freya is one of the most powerful and important deities. She is chief of the Valkyries, the demigoddess who chose demigoddesses who choose who will live and who will die during every battle and war. After being Valkyries, the demigoddesses become Norns, the great goddesses who weave the fates and histories of people and nations. Freya rides into battle wearing a magical cloak of falcon feathers and takes half of those fighting. For her Valkyries, she models how to choose. Then she rules over her heavenly afterlife. She receives half of all those who die in battle, and the other half go to Valhalla, where the god Odin presides. She wears a legendary necklace, or torque, with a powerful jewel that makes her irresistible. It is said to be gleaming and golden. It compels people to her when she calls. When your soul selects her card, discernment is derived from the Greek word dakheris. It refers to a spiritual power that allows you to distinguish between the spirits that will cause harm and the spirits that will assist you. It lets us discern when a phone call or an email or a visit from a friend is going to add to our day or if it's going to derail it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pulled this way and that, and claiming it. Our time, in this lifetime at least, is limited. Every second is significant. Freya reminds us that reminds us of the searing perception we all have but don't perhaps frequently use enough. She wants us to be discerning with how we choose to spend our time and whom we choose to love. She wants us to never ever say yes to anything or anyone from a place of fear or obligation. You are a demigoddess, a Valkyr, a priestess of your own fate. You get to choose the life you want to live, and this happens by being fierce and warrior-like about what you say yes to. Use discernment so that you are only saying yes to what will actually nourish and renew you, inspire or expand you. It's not your business to worry about those you might disappoint. If you were not made to meet everyone's expectations of you. You were made to express the truth of who you are and use the brief time you have here to live out your potential. Nothing is obligatory except breathing. Your only true obligation is to the voice of your own soul. Freya wants you to realize the gleaming gold that you are and act accordingly. She wants you to unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living right now. She wants you to make your yes holy again by only using it when it's the truth. Holy moly, was that not the best card ever? Holy shit. So the soul voice meditation is, what does a hell yes, the holy yes, feel like in my body? And the intention is, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So fucking good, you guys. So good. Wow. This deck is what's up. So everybody needs to get it. And everyone needs to sign up for Spiritual Gifts Intensive. Only if it's a holy hell yes, though, for you. So that's all we have for today. I just wanted to, wait, I think we had one question actually. Let me go back. Sometimes I hear people's thoughts in my head. How do I tell if it's my thoughts? I think they are thinking or actually their thought or their actual thoughts. Okay, so let's see. Here are people's thoughts in my head. Is it in their voice? If it's in their voice, it could be clairaudience. Which ones have you watched? Everyone needs a coffee detox. I'm convinced it's the devil now that I'm finally feeling a little bit better. I can look at some people's eyes and get various messages. So that sounds like it actually could be, that's kind of like, so let's see. You look at their eyes and you get a message. That's interesting. Like in what? Like in somebody else's voice, in your own thoughts? How does the message show up? I mean, I'm thinking it's like, it's not though. If it's like you're only focusing on their eyes, then that kind of is like an object, and it could be kind of like clairtangency. But depending upon the message, I mean, it could be clairsentience. Yeah. So, Shelly, maybe go back through and watch all the live streams, see what resonates with you. I think I need more information about how you're receiving it and what kind of message it is. And does it come in as a thought? Does it sound like someone saying it to you? There's a lot of differentiating factors. Okay. Well, I love you guys. Would love, 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 love for you to join me. Yeah, so probably clairsentience then, Shelly. Sees letters falling in front of her. It's possibly downloads, yeah. Just do the letters like form into words or sentences or things that she can understand? So I would love, love, love for you to join me in the Spiritual Gifts Intensive. We start on June 6th and it's going to be amazing. All of this. And I can't tell you the importance of learning to control these gifts. Learning to, Aaliyah, we just tagged the shit out of you on this video because we were talking about your awesome offer you have going on and how amazing you are. And then right after we talked about how amazing you are and your offer, then I got my new Divine Feminine deck and we pulled the Goddess Freya. And I just read it, but I'm actually going to take pictures of it and send it to you because it's freaking ridiculous. Anyway, totally meant for you. But learning to control your gifts is the most important part. It really, truly is. So, knowing what they are, knowing that you have them, that's great. But it's not until you really, really, really learn to control them that you can use them in your life to make your life more fulfilling, or you can use them in your, in your purpose work so that you can step out and truly help people. That's why you're given these gifts. I truly believe that you're given these gifts so that you can help other people. They're not just to make your life better, though they certainly do. They can make your life more fulfilling. They can make your life more amazing. But the key is using them to serve others, using them to help others. And that's when I think the true fulfillment comes. And you can't do that until you've learned to properly control them, because they can consume you. And they can become very, very scary. And so I want to take the fear out of that. I want to take the unknown. I want to take the doubts. I want to help you overcome those things so that you can harness those powers and that you can use them to better your life and the lives of others. So if any of that resonates with you, if any of that calls to you, if you have these gifts and you just truly, truly want and desire to know how to step fully into them, this course is for you. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it. There's some amazing, amazing, very talented women that have already joined the group, and I have some amazing guest presenters coming in to help teach as well, including Aaliyah Dawn and Athena Bailey, and some other surprises that we have coming. So would love to have you join me in the 12-week intensive. Tara, if you can drop the link one more time before we hop off so it's easy for people to locate. Then, yeah, I think we'll be good to go. And I'm going to go have a clearing session right now. Then I'm going to do soul alchemy. Then I'm going to do Akashic Records mentorship. I'm doing all the things tonight. And I'm going to eat in there. I'm going to keep eating consistently. But I have a personal session, soul alchemy content that's probably going to turn more into Q&A and discussion, because I don't think the ladies are ready for their next content yet. And then what next? What did I say? Oh, small break, and then Akashic Records mentorship call. Yay, yay. Okay. Love you guys. Have an amazing night. Let me know if you have questions. Reach out to me if you need a special payment plan options. I'm happy to do them. I think that's it. Farewell.